Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango, thank you, 59.
Nice. Right, hello and welcome. So I've driven out here to a campsite that you may be familiar with from previous videos. Just behind me is the little camping hut and the kitchen that I used a few weeks ago. For those of you who've been watching the channel for the past few weeks, you've already been introduced to the Toyota Land Cruiser, and this replaced the Land Rover that I spent a year. Had a wonderful year travelling around and camping in the Land Rover. This is a new vehicle. So the aim for the night is I'm going to set up some ham radio, set up a tent, and do some cooking in the new kitchen equipment I've got in the back of the vehicle. Okay, so let me just take this bag off here. This has got all camping and sleeping equipment. I've put in a drawer unit for my kitchen equipment. I've got two of these overland boxes. I've got all my camping gear in there. I've not got the ham radio set up in the vehicle. I'll talk about this in a bit more detail a little bit later on. First of all, I want to get the tent set up, get everything set up in the tent, and then I can just start going over some of the plans and some of the ideas I've got for the vehicle. I've brought with me the Onetigris tent again. This is what I used on the last trip out on the west coast of Wales when the storm came in. It held up really well. I don't think the weather hasn't predicted any strong gales coming in. I'm going to set that up. I'm going to use the screw pegs again. They worked really well on the last trip out, so I've got a bag full of screw pegs. I'll get a tent set up, and I just want to just tip all of the truck out, I think, and just start to think about what goes where. This is the idea of coming out here, really, is to give me a chance of, because the past couple of weeks all the equipment in the truck has just been thrown into different corners, and I just feel really irritated by that. I want to have some sort of organisation so I know what is where my first aid kit is, where the corkscrew is, all that kind of stuff. I just need to find the right places for the right things, and I'll feel much more at ease about it all. Oh yeah, and we'll do some ham radio as well. Right, I've got a few of these screw pegs in now. Pegs that come with it, so these little things. Those sort of pegs are, I can use them on the guys, on the guy ropes if I'm really careful, but For proper anchoring, I'll use the yellow ones. That's set up. I'm just going to chuck in the bed and some of the sleeping equipment. Chuck that in there. This is where we're at. Bed. Oh, I even bring my own pillow. Camping slippers. Lovely. Jumper if one gets chilly later. My Dutch Army surplus blanket. I've even brought with me the snug pack. So I'll if it gets chilly later, I might try using that. This is only a 3-season bag, but it should be okay tonight. I actually drove over my GoPro, which is a bit stupid. I'm going to make a brew. The idea the idea for this is to have all of the brew making kit, utensils in there, but I've also got these 2 boxes, so oils, dried food and some cleaning materials in here. Might put separated in the box. I've got a cooler box that runs off the battery that will keep things cool. It's not a fridge, but at least it keeps things below ambient temperature. The good thing about this in here is, let's just take off my, I can put a mattress across here all the way across, and the front seat also moves forward and moves down to make a complete flat surface. So it's definitely campable. I'm going to camp in this. I might order a custom sized memory foam mattress though, rather than putting on inflatable mattress. I might just get myself a memory foam one, and that should make quite a decent bed. Nice. Oh, I forgot to mention, yeah, so this has also got let me just, so I can get to the back of there, and then this slides out, so this I can do my food prep on there. I might put a little table on here. I've seen people put a table on here. I might put a table on, a fold down one, and put the cooker there, but it will eventually all come together. This needs to be fastened in properly though. I've only got it temporarily anchored down. I need to get it bolted to the floor. This is the awning off the Land Rover. So bit by bit, I'm just making some changes to it. The vehicle runs pretty decent. There's a couple of niggles that I want to get ironed out. I mean, it's a 20-year-old vehicle, and I suspect getting a couple of intermittent issues with airflow, and I think it's either a valve or a sensor. And it's a 20-year-old vehicle, so there's probably going to be some sensors and valves and things and solenoids that I may need to just get them checked over and replaced. It's been serviced, all of the injectors have been replaced, the transmission fluid hasn't been replaced. I'm going to get that cleaned out. I'm going to get the transmission serviced, and hopefully it'll be a good runner, get me through this year at least. And I'm just going to get a brew on, and then I'll finish off setting up the radio, and we'll see. Hopefully there's going to be no competitions on, but we'll see anyway. Let's get myself organised. I've just, for the moment, I wanted just something to carry my IC-706 and a little battery, a little fun battery. I brought that just to make sure that the antenna is okay. So I'll just get this plugged in and we'll have a listen to the radio. Lots of strong signals coming in. Let me just bring my chair here. I don't know how to set this up because I'm down here and the radio is all the way up there. That isn't going to work. Okay, I need to think about how I set the radio up in the vehicle so that I can be comfortable. I've not brought with me, I've got like a marine battery. Ideally I'd like to be able to put the marine battery in the back and feed it with either solar power or charge it from when the engine's running. But I've just bought a little, I think it's an alarm battery. It gives me 12 amp hours. It's enough to run the radio just for tonight on low wattage. We're getting a bit of cloud coming over. It said it wasn't going to rain. It's going to be interesting if it does rain.
Mike 0 Bravo Yankee, thank you, 59. Mike 0 Bravo Alpha Yankee, thank you, 5970, good luck. You are that Otago, 5 Kilo India Delta.
Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango.
Germany 5 Alpha Delta Yankee, thank you.
Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango.
Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango, thank you, 59.
Yeah, thank you very much. You are 59 plus 10 dB.
Thank you for the nice support. 76, good luck. You are that.
Oh, temperature's dropped quite a bit. And the wind's picking up as well, so I'm going to start cooking now because I might have to move to the tent in a bit. Let's get you in there where it's less windy. Just put it there for a second. Tonight's tea is really going to be made up of unused items from the fridge that either need using up or throwing away. So, I've got a yellow pepper, I've got a couple of sweet potatoes, I've got some eggs, a couple of onions, I've got half a jar of chipotle chilies. I bought some steak from the shop, so I'm going to slow cook some steak and onions down with some peppers, with some chilies, and then when it starts to cook down, put in some. I'm going to put in some garlic, salt, pepper, oregano, chili powder, and chipotle chili. Cook that down, and then chop in the sweet potato. Just add the sweet potato towards the end. It's getting really windy now. So this is the flavouring. Chucked a couple of those in, chucked some cumin in. Basically, I'm hoping to break this down a little bit. I want this pepper to start breaking down. Got garlic in there as well. Garlic, onions, peppers, a couple of dried chilies and cumin. So it's running a little bit hot, that is, but it's so difficult to get the temperature down. I'll try and get that down a bit. Once that starts to break down, I'm going to put some salt in. That'll help to break it down. And then I'm going to chuck the beef in, brown the beef up, and then start to add the chipotle chili paste and oregano. Start to get that cooking process going. Drop a bit of water in, put a lid on it, and let it cook down, let it all melt down a bit, and then towards the end put the peppers in. Right at the end, I'm going to add a couple of eggs, put the lid on, and let the eggs cook on top of the food. Right, I feel really unorganised. Let me turn this music off. I feel really just not happy with the way that I'm setting this up. Yeah, more work is needed. I just feel untidy. That's what it is. Right, started raining, so I'm relocating to the tent. I've taken suitcase radio in, and this is nearly, well, I've got the sweet potato in there now. We're going to keep on cooking outside here, be alright with the cast iron. So to cook that potato down a little bit, add a couple of eggs, cook the eggs onto it, and then what I might try and do is try and carry the cast iron into the tent, put it on the floor with some plates. So I'll need gloves. I've got gloves. Right, yeah, I've got gloves.
I heard Americans calling, but I couldn't complete the queue, so back to you, Andy. Over.
do like the 706, but the Mark 1, don't know if you can see me or not, the Mark 1, it just feels that once you get some stronger stations in, it really obliterates the adjacent frequencies. Still getting very strong signals on 20 meters. I'm hoping some of the Europeans will drop out so that I can try and hear some of the DX that might be happening behind all of that. I'm pretty much inside the tent now. There's got a few bits to do out there, and then I'm just going to settle down here. The weather today has been really grey and awful. Nothing interesting happening weather-wise. Normally I like to just try and capture a little bit of that on camera, try to give an idea of the changing weather patterns that happen, but it's been pretty much solid grey since we've been here, and it's just drizzling. The wind's died down now. Whether that'll make a return later, I don't know, but it's just drizzly, grey. It's a bank holiday, so there's a number of people that have been out and about, so it's been a bit campsite-ish rather than isolation, but there we go. Right, that's the vehicle shut. I'm going to head in. I'll see you in the morning. If something happens of interest, I'll catch that on the camera, but if you don't see anything, I'll see you in the morning. CQ. This is Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable. Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable, calling CQs. Right, good morning. That was a half decent sleep last night. The rain came down, rattled the tent most of the night. And there's some sort of industrial complex, it must be a few miles away. And during the night, there's some machinery making some thudding noise, like it was pounding the ground or something. That was happening for a few hours, but I managed to get a sleep around that. It's up, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, got a cup of tea on the go, some porridge, just doing a little bit of morning radio. I've only just put it on, just put a few CQ calls out, but I'm only running 30 watts. I'll put out a few more calls out, see if I can get anybody on 20 meters. And then, once the wind's blown the tent for a bit longer, hopefully got some of this water off it, I'm going to pack up and head home.
Charlie Oscar 60 for Fox, Echo for 7, Japan, United Radio, QSL. That time of 5 and 5. Thanks very much for the contact, Barbara. All the best to you and your family. Ciao, adios, hasta luego, 73. Bye-bye, thanks for
Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango.
Activity is calling CQ40 and standing by.
I don't know who that is. Who is that? Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable.
Again, please.
Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable.
Mike 0 Sierra Tango question mark. You are very, very weak. Please repeat your call sign twice more.
Yeah, Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable. Mike 0 Sierra Zulu Tango Portable.
Mike 0, Sierra Tango, stroke portable. Report for you is 5 by 5, Roger?
Yeah, thank you very much. You are 5 by 9. The call sign is Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango, Sugar Zulu Tango, portable station, QSL.
Sorry, negative, your call sign. I have only Mike 0, Sierra Tango, question mark, stroke portable.
Yeah, Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango, Sierra Zulu Tango.
Sorry, your signal is down, I have difficult, you understand.
Yes, it's Mike 0, Sierra Zulu Tango, Sugar Zulu Tango, QSL.
Mike 0, Sierra Tango, Zulu, stroke portable, correct?
Sierra Zulu Tango, Sugar Zulu Tango, Sugar Zulu Tango.
Sorry, try it later please again.
He actually heard the suffix, but he got them all the wrong way around. All the right notes, but not necessarily in the right order. Right. Getting a bit warmer now. It was a bit chilly when I woke up. When I came out yesterday, and I was sitting around the Land Cruiser, in my head I was thinking it's summer, but actually it's still sort of spring. I need to sort out radio in the vehicle. That's what I do need to sort out. Whether I go for something like a suitcase radio that I can just plug in the power and run the radio and then fold it down, put it away, or whether I fasten something into the vehicle. But with the Land Rover, I fell into the mistake of trying to fit a radio into the back of the vehicle, and then I found out that actually quite a few times wanted to play radio sitting in the front, and I was stuck then. Whereas if I have a suitcase radio, I can do both them. I just need to think of a way of actually being able to set the radio up so I can cook and chill out and all those sort of things when the weather gets warmer. And I'm hoping in the summer not necessarily to be in a tent all the time. Like last year, I put the awning out and I just slept under the awning with some covers down, and that allowed me a bit more freedom then. Whereas with a tent, I have to come to these campsites. The problem with these campsites is that during the bank holidays, they're busy, other people are on there. I don't necessarily like being around other people when I'm out playing radio. I don't mind the odd curious person coming over, but they tend to creep up on you when you're just relaxing. What else have I learned? I just need to try and keep the truck tidy when I'm cooking. I felt all over the place with me bits and bobs. I need to sort that out. We'll get there eventually. So thanks for watching. Oh, there's yep. So well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye for now.